Jason Priester here, ClemsonTigers.com, part of the Clemson Maven multimedia platform covering all things Clemson sports. Want to take a minute today to talk about Clemson's upcoming matchup with Virginia Tech and pool play of the ACC Championship or ACC Tournament, whatever the ACC is calling it today. Don't think they can decide. One graphic earlier during the Virginia Tech Boston College game had ACC Tournament, one had ACC Championship. We'll see what the next game holds. But Boston College beats Virginia Tech 11-7. Clemson faces Virginia Tech tomorrow in their opening game of pool play. And Boston College winning today kind of makes that game tomorrow meaningless. Clemson does not need to beat Virginia Tech. All they need to do is beat Boston College on Friday to advance. And that is a benefit of being the highest seed in your pool. The joys of pool play, meaningless games to decide a conference championship. It is what it is, though. One thing it does do is it allows Eric Bakich to kind of treat tomorrow like a midweek game. You don't have to worry about burning one of your weekend starters on short rest. You can hold all three of those guys, save one for Friday against Boston College in the winner take all game, so to speak. Whoever wins that will move on to the semifinals. And we've seen Clemson use a number of different starters in midweek games in recent weeks. Jackson Lindley, Riley started a game. Tristan Smith started a game. So we'll see who Backus decides to run out there tomorrow. But I would fully expect him to hold Ethan Darden and Austin Gordon for later in the week. I would certainly expect Gordon to be the guy to go against Virginia Tech on Friday. As for tomorrow's game, Clemson just played Virginia Tech, a couple weeks ago. They swept them. Two of those games, though, Clemson had to hold on for dear life at the end to hold on and win. Virginia Tech just kind of hammered Clemson pitching in those final two games. Beat up on Ryan Ammons like we've not seen anybody beat up on him this year. They had their way with Rob Hughes. Even in the first game that Clemson won handily, Ethan Darden didn't make it out of the second inning. If I'm remembering that right, neither Austin Gordon nor Caden Grice lasted longer than 5 innings in that game. This is a Virginia Tech team that hits the ball. They score close to 9 runs per game. They've hit more than 90 home runs. They've got 6 players hitting over 300. They've got 5 players that have hit double-digit home runs. Jack Hurley kind of leads the way, 17 home runs, 48 RBIs. He's hit 327. Carson DeMartini, everybody will remember him from that last series. He just killed Clemson pitching that weekend with 5 hits in those 3 games. He's got 10 home runs, 54 RBIs, and these numbers are coming into the day. So they don't count what happened today, but he's got 10 home runs, 54 RBIs, hitting 326. And Carson Jones, 13 home runs, 45 RBIs, and he's not even one of the guys hitting over 300. He's batting 292. So we'll see what Eric Backus decides to do, how he handles his pitching tomorrow. Fully expect Drew Hackenberg to get the start for Virginia Tech. They held him today. They did their other starter, Anthony Arguelles or Arguelles. I can't remember exactly how to say that name. Forgive me. He didn't start today, but he did pitch, so it'll absolutely have to be Hackenberg. He allowed 9 runs on 13 hits, 4 2/3 innings pitched against Clemson a couple weeks ago. He comes in with a 5.76 ERA, and teams are hitting a eye-popping 316 against him. In other words, I would say expect a lot of runs in this game. Again, this is a Virginia Tech team that scores a lot of runs. This is a Clemson team that's known to score their fair share amount of runs too. So expect a lot of runs, and we'll see what Eric Backus decides to do with that pitching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget to check us out, allclemsontigers.com. Stay tuned all week. We'll have you covered for Virginia Tech game, Boston College game. We'll be back with a little quick preview for the Boston College game before it takes place on Friday, the one that really means something in this ACC championship. AllClemsonTigers.com.